welcome to our YouTube channel. It's me, your one and only friend around the world, Sweet Caroline. Let us be thankful and enjoy the rest of the day.
30 minutes. Women in Motorsport, 3 o'clock. So be sure to head on here under the tent if you want to hear some wonderful insight and wisdom from the women in motorsport here in the Philippines.
No, I grew up with cars in a sense that my father used to have a car shop. So, laking office ako, and I would just clean the cars, and I'd get like 20 pesos for each car I clean, stuff like that. But I had no experience in racing. I've never met a racer before that. There was no car pop in our family, especially in the dining table. I was fascinated by it, but I was also extremely scared. And there is always this deep-seated fear of the unknown with anything you get into. And for me, if I didn't take that plunge and try it, like the first time I got to drive a race car, race a race, watch a race, was actually the first time I got to race. That was August, I don't know when, in Alabang, the parking lot. And I remember Danny was the one who was, because I came from nowhere and they were like, sino to? Sige, kailangan ng may kasama. And he was like literally in between the battery of my car. But anyway, I did it and I fell in love. And my world could have been completely different if I didn't take that first step. So just take the first step. You could say like, oh, okay, it's not for me, but at least you tried it. Okay. But if you love it, it could change your life. So try it, then think later.
I like that. Try it and then think later. Thank you very much, Miss Gabby. How about Miss Mai? Any advice for our young and aspiring female racers?
I agree with Gabby, no, yung take the plunge. That's what I did. Although hindi kasi lahat masaya eh. There came a time sa akin na, oh my God, I'm not winning. I should quit. Parang gano'n. Ang mahal-mahal. And then a friend talked to me. Masaya ka ba? Yes, I am. So there, may reason ka. So then, nung na-accept ko na it's not a bad day every day, so I started winning na. Kasi nga, nilove ko yung pinasukan ko. I guess yun yun, it's parang na itong one-liner ko eh. Kasi baka meron mga tipong mga late bloomers dyan like me. Go for it. It's never too late. Please. You'll never know hanggang wala kayo doon. Try it.
Thank you po, Miss Mai. So, with a change of mindset when coming into motorsport, take the plunge, change of mindset. How about Miss Angel? Any advice for our aspiring Filipino racers?
For me, the most important important advice is to practice. Kasi hindi mo siya makukuha ng isang snap lang or isang race. Podium agad or panalo agad. No. Practice talaga ng practice. And, always believe in yourself. Pag sabi ng utak mo kaya mo, magagawa mo talaga. Pero kapag napangunahan ka ng negative na, ay hindi kaya yan. Walang mangyayari. Kahit everyday ka mag-practice, hindi ka kayanin. So, dapat gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, prepare yung mind mo, yung sarili mo, yung physically and mentally prepared dapat before ka sumabak sa lahat ng race.
And so practice makes perfect. That's the advice. Yes, I'm sure for any craft, any discipline really requires time and effort. And so yes, do your practice. Miss Ginny, advice for young Filipino racers, or actually any aspiring racers.
For people wanting to get into racing, stay hungry, always take the opportunity in the seat time. And also, important, find a good team. Find people you can trust and work with. And always have the learning mindset. Hindi yung mas magaling ka sa team mo. And always be open to suggestion.
An open mind is her advice. Thank you very much, Miss Ginny. And last but not least, Miss Madeline.
So every time you step into the racetrack, always strive for continuous learning and improvement. And always have fun with what you do. And most importantly, enjoy. Because when you enjoy things, well, success will follow. And hard work as well.
Yeah. When did you start driving for the Radical Challenge Philippines, and why did you decide to compete in this series?
I started doing radical challenges this year actually, and I wanted to try and do radical because it seems like the next big step and the big forward from go-kart to cars. So it's a good progress for
It's a step up, basically. Yeah, it's a step up from karting. You move on to the tougher machines, which are the radicals. They're kind of like go-karts, but a little bit more, of course, a lot faster, a lot better. And so how are you liking the experience so far? You've done 2 rounds, one in Clark, one in BRC.
Throughout the day, I'm just learning, knowing the car, know how to drive perfectly, and obviously just being with the 2 best drivers, obviously Inigo and Joaquin. So it's an experience nonetheless.
Speaking of the two drivers beside you, let's go to Joaquin. Joaquin, I understand that the situation that you faced before coming into the series was you weren't supposed to be driving initially, but you came in and you are now the driver representing Parts Pro for the 2023 COL Radical Challenge. So how did you get into this situation, and how are you liking it so far?
Well, as you mentioned, I wasn't supposed to be racing in this season, but then luckily there was an opening, or the driver who was supposed to drive the car originally had schedule issues, so they brought me in as a reserve driver. And ever since that, I've just been having a blast, just taking it all in and just enjoying.
That's amazing. So you're liking it so far? 2 rounds in? You think you're gonna win it? No, we're gonna get a little bit spicy, because just so you guys know, the 2 drivers here, they're the ones fighting for the championship, and of course Miguel is not far behind, also competing for championship points, so it's a little spicy sitting next to each other. But you're enjoying it naman so far.
Yeah.
Right, that's amazing. All right, Inigo, you are the defending champion. How did you get into Radical? From let's go back to 2022 when you first started. So how was your experience, first driving it, getting into the series, and then now, how does it feel to be defending your championship?
Well, honestly, it's really great driving the Radical Cup series. Of course, you've seen how the car looks, especially over there. It's like one of the best cars and fastest cars here in the Philippines. So just to be able to be part of the series, it's really such a blessing. And just from my experience from all the other cars I've raced here, from touring cars to yeah, any kind of car coming into the Radical, it feels like a Formula car. And I gotta say, it's really a blast to drive. And especially after last season that we were able to win with Force Pro as well for the championship, it's really been great. And hopefully we'll continue to improve. And yeah, we could try again for this year.
Let us be kind and grateful. No matter how hard life is, our Heavenly Father will always be with us. May the love and peace be always with us. Just choose the right path of our lives because everything is already written in the stars. So, be positive, stay positive, and always keep the positive energy.